spirits. I would say orbs, but you could say that there's spirit orbs around the Basilica in Italy. They're behind the building. You can see them right there. They're not raindrops. And the reason you can tell is it would be in front of the building, but it's not. It's behind the building. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. It's behind the building right here. This one is behind the building. This one's behind the building. This one is up here at the top of the building. They are in the spiritual realm, and they're behind the building. Hello. Hello, Starfire. I've been looking at it, and I'm thinking, when I first tuned in to it, I tell you what I did see, and it drew me to it. There was a great, big, gigantic, dark, it was like a dark, shadowy orb, like darkness. It was all around it. So I went back earlier in the video. Yeah, and there's something going on. It first started off, there was like one spirit orb that got right here. And then this one down here appeared. And then they started congregating. Then they all disappeared. But I looked at them and I thought, now, wait a minute. If it's a raindrop, then it's behind the building. Okay. But it's not a raindrop, you all. This is in the spiritual realm. It's behind the building, this basilica right here, this church building. Look at that, behind it. I've never seen anything like this before. I really haven't. I've seen, you know, obscuring, like plasma obscuring in front, but never behind it. This is a clear indication that they are in the sky. Something is taking place at this area in France. I'm not France, in Italy. I've watched this area off and on throughout, you know, certain periods of time. And I just wonder what is going on, really. What is going on there that caused them to show up the way that they did, really? So let's go to the live webcam. You can see this is in France. This is the magnificent Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi. Yeah, set on a hillside town in the town of Assisi in central Italy, right here. So there's even more back here. They're back here, you all, surrounding the back of the building for some strange reason. Let me take you further. Let me see if I can do this, you all. Even though I'm holding my phone, I'm doing this on my phone. I want to look down here and see when they first showed up. When I first saw an appearance of them. Okay. It was earlier. Let me go about right to here. This is when the first ones showed up right here. They're just sitting there, but let me push the play button. And then more start showing up. They're behind each other. There's no one else there. But then more start coming. And I couldn't tell you exactly when they started coming because I didn't really. Okay, now see more's coming down here by the fence line. Okay, and see there's one right there. See, it's right there behind the building. Can you see it? It's not in front of the building. Right here, this one, it's behind the building. It looks like some kind of portal or something. Let me get a better view of this. And granted, it is raining there. And I can see like some of these, you know, they would be like right here. But the thing is, the ones that are behind the building, so that's earlier in the day, and I don't even know if this has a time. It don't have no clock on it at all. It doesn't, but something happens and they disappear. And let's see what happens. Let me go a little bit further. Sorry about that. Okay, so you have the prominent ones. We have a prominent one right here, right here. We have one back there, and we have other ones up here. Down there. See if I can, I want to get to the one spot, and then they disappear. See, they disappear. They're gone now. I'm going further in the video. They're gone now. They're nowhere to be seen, but then they show back up. What happened at one point was like there was a plasma peak too around this area. Let me see if I can get to where they started showing back up. If I can get to it, you all, I'm so sorry. I should have left it. Really should have left it, but I didn't. I know it's raining here also. See, look at this. This is what's weird. Look at how this comes in right here. All of this. It starts creeping up inside of here or away from here. And you've got this one. Get this one orb right there. This spirit. Right up there by the building. Right up there at the top. This reminds me of ectoplasma is what that reminds me of. Ectoplasma. And I'm sure that there are some people that is familiar with that when I see this like that. That's what it's reminding me of. Something from the spiritual whatever. But this one right here, it didn't leave. It's like, wonder what it's doing there. I really do. Right up here in the sky. Hello. Like this. And this stuff is like going down. See somebody walking down here. They're walking fast because I got it sped up fast. I wonder if they see this up there. And I know that's not the moon either. See, look, this one appeared too. What's interesting is like they come back in the same spot. Some strange reason. And I'm trying to figure out, are they good spirits? Because I just feel, are they good spirits or not? I don't know. I don't know. I want to see if I can get to that place that I use for my thumbnails. What I want to see if I can do. Let me see. We can keep going, and I know it's not good adequate to keep doing this, you all, but it is trying to look. Some of these have like an oval shape, but there is one that was like perfectly round. It's like, what are they doing, really? And I really am serious. What are they doing around this basilica? Let me do this. If I can, like, you can tell that these right here, they look like a spirit-like form. They really do. They look like a spirit-like form. The way that they are, their composition does. It doesn't look like a, I don't know, it's kind of egg shape over there on the side of it. I'm wondering if I've got play pushed. Yeah, I've got play pushed. Okay, I have pushed the play button. Let me see if I can come to, you know what, there's like another spike that happens. There's another spike of energy. This energy's flowing in is what's happening. That energy's flowing in. And look at this one right here. This one's still staying still right there. It's like part of a moon. It looked like, you know how a moon would get shadowed? Look at this energy coming in right into this area. Let me get the cursor out of the way, because with the cursor in the way, that Basilica thing is not going to disappear. Okay, it's like climbing up. It's just strange. It's like a strange fog or something, is what it seems like. It's like circulating. It's just moving around. Look how it moves around up here with energy. Wonder if it's a bunch of spirits in the fog. Really, I really do. It's like more of it's coming up. Just keep circling around the building. I haven't looked at it yet, you all, so I just came into it. It just, and you know, we've been experiencing, people have been seeing strange fog, really a lot of strange fog. Look at that spirit over there, spirit orb, because it's more than just an orb. It's some kind of a spirit inside of it. I wonder if they are like kind of standing guard or something. I really do. Are they trying to stand guard? Holding off, I don't know, light or dark? I just saw dark. I just saw darkness from right over this way that showed up. I did, like, see, it's like it's traveling with this right here, some darkness. Okay, so look how they're just sitting there, you all. They are. This one is just sitting there. It's not moving. It's like standing its ground or something. Like, look how they don't move. They don't move at all. Look at this. What did I do? Oh, I touched my keyboard. I was trying to brightening up the screen. I wanted to brighten up the screen so you could see them. They're not moving. They're setting still. Look at them. Look at that thing. Look at that thing flying around up there. Sit at the top. It's like a spirit too. This is wild. It really is wild, you all. They're not moving. Just sitting there. It's like guarding it. You got two on both sides. And this one is partially behind the corner of this building. It's like behind it. That one is behind that right there spot. And these are just in the sky right here. It's very creepy. Did you go in there, Linda Gale? Did you go in there? This is, you all look at that. Does that not look strange to you? Now, there's no ordinary raindrop that would do that. I really feel in my spirit that these are spirit. My spirit's telling me that these are some kind of spirits. You think they're cloaked space discs? Well, I wouldn't say they're not cloaked, whatever they are. They are cloaked as a something. It does. They're not moving. They're not going down the screen or anything. They're not. They're just sitting still. But what happens at the end is a darkness, a great dark shadow, really a dark, dark shadow takes over this whole area. You can see the silhouette of it behind, and that's what drawed me here, you all. So those are, look at these. Our world is strange. It really is. It's like it's changing on a daily basis. And these are going, but these aren't right there. So let me do this one. See, look how it's just sitting there like that. Is what it's doing now. Let me see if I can manage this. I gotta shrink down my screen, and I gotta be careful not to mess something up. Okay, I wanna, if I can hold it like that and see down here. There's more that's coming. More of this stuff is coming. Okay, let's see it. See, more is coming up. Let's see what this is going to do. More of it's coming up. You know what it reminds me of? It like the volcano, like Mount Etna. This stuff comes up out of the ground. It does. It comes up out of the ground, but it has things in it. Oh, I don't know about this, you all. I really don't. You can see that these are behind the building. You see that? See them outline of them? That just the tip of it. They're behind the building. Oh my gosh! Behind the building. We're at the Basilica of, I guess, Saint Francis Assisi. I don't know, in Italy. I've never been here. I've tried to look for stuff. Okay, I see something. You see right here? Look at this right here. We're getting like a straight edge right here. Look at this. It's like something is in this spot right here. Look how this is moving around as if it's got something in it. And see, this is behind the building. This is partially behind the building. And this one is still staying put. And there's another one that has joined it. Look at this. It's trying to get kind of solid right here. Now let's go to another part of it. Let's see if I got to bring this up, you all. It's pouring down rain where I'm at. Totally pouring down rain. But I like to hear it on the tin roof, so it's okay. I'm trying to see down here. Oh. So something happened. Watch right here. Look now, see what happens. There's a dark shadow on it. Can you see the dark shadow? Look at it. It's a great big dark shadow. It's a dark orb. It's like all the way from here, all the way to there. Dark shadowy orb. It's like a portal or something. Like a darkness has covered that. Can you see it? And those orbs were there, but that's how it looks. And it gets darker. It gets darker, you all. Look at it. This is a darkness. Oh my gosh, you all. That is a great big sphere of darkness. I don't think that's good. I really don't. I would like to see the light do this, not a dark shadow like that. It started off with those orbs. It did. And something's going on. It's going to get darker too. Yeah, something's going on. They gathered, and then came the darkness. Why does the sky look green? Okay, really, the sky is kind of green too. That's a big area. That's a massive, massive area. You all can see it. That's okay. We got it. We got the blackness coming, the darkness. It's twirling around. It's still there, right there. Even with those clouds in the dark, in the background, there's still that dark shadow on it. And if we come to the very edge, it's still there. It's still there. And we got a green screen in the background. But this right here, it's now in darkness. And it had some orbs and stuff, but it had a lot of fog that swirled around it. Look at all of this energy, all of the spirit energy. So that's what it was, spirit energy. So I know that there's some, real intuitive people that watch my videos and stuff and that are on this channel. And I'm sure if they're tapped into the spiritual realm, I'm sure they, oh my gosh, what happened here, you all, really? What happened that would cause them to show up like this? Yeah. Fire omen, Vatican fire omen. Is that what you feel, Roselle Swanson? So these are here. And they could be spirits of old. They really could be. But they're clustered together. They got brought out, and they're all the same shape too. They're all the same shape, more or less. And they're not like regular plasma. They're not, or I would have said plasma in my title. They're spirits, is what they are. Yeah. Spirits. And the fog has something to do with it too. So look at them. And it's raining there and stuff. But look at the fog. The fog comes and the fog goes. Look at these two dark areas right there, like holes. And these are behind the building. These right here, spirits, are behind the building. These spirit orbs, behind it. They're not in front of it, because if they were in front of it, you'd see an obscuring right here, and there is no obscuring whatsoever because they're behind it. They're surrounding it. They gathered together in the spirit realm for something. And what if this fog is a part of this something? I wish we had a timestamp, I really do, but we don't. There's something in the fog. And I know they've made movies about it, about the fog. And then watch what happens. Okay, I like pushing the button. Okay, so they're still here. So you got those, and right there. This one, look at this one right here. This could possibly be a raindrop. It's over something, but these right here, not really. Not after all that fog gets through doing what it wanted to do, whatever it was that it did. And then it went black, y'all. Then it went black. It's like total black. And you got one of those orbs behind the building, one of those spirits. I really wonder what they were doing. I don't want to ask them what they were doing. I don't. I have no desire to ask them what they're doing. I can All I know is this is what has occurred. We got the darkness now. Big dark ring. Dark, dark portal. Boom. So if you're just tuning in, this is what happened. A dark, dark portal has showed up at this basilica. Really, if you read auras, and some people got said black aura, they do a very dark aura to them. And that's not a good vibe if you got a dark aura at all. So this looks like this has got a dark aura. Oh, don't say that, Linda Gale. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That's, it's a lot of dark energy then, really, if you think about it. Yeah. What? The dark did not come till the Christmas tree went off? Oh, when did the tree go off? There's the tree. Let's look. No. No, the darkness is there. The darkness is there. You can see it. It's there. You can see the outline of the darkness. It's red too. It has a reddish hue, but the tree is on. Can you see it? I think the fog bought it. Then it came and it put the tree out. Is that what it did? It put the tree out. It put out the light. Let's get to the point. Let's go to the point where the tree gets put out. Oh, Gina, get that off of there. Okay, let's watch it. Watch it put the tree out. The light. We're going to see it. Thought we seen us. And there's something in the sky too. There it went out. I don't know what this thing is over here. Right here in the center. It's been in that sky the whole time. Right there. I've been watching it. I have been watching it. It's probably some kind of ship or something. It really probably is. It's a great darkness. Wonder what it is. What are you? I don't know what it is. It's probably part of it. It probably is part of it. It reminds me of a worm, an inchworm. Yeah. So you all, this is wild. This is the Basilica in Italy, and it had some wild stuff taking place and was completely surrounded. Is what happened. They had one orb come up first. Is what they had. It had these showing up right here. You can see these two like this. This one, this is in front of this one, and it's creating a shadow. Isn't that interesting? How could that be? You have to ask yourself, how could that be? How could you have one in front of another creating a shadow? And then these are behind the building up here. And this is how it started. And you have an increase of plasma right here too. The plasma is flaring up because there's like a plasma web is what's happening. A plasma web. I'd like to see those two that were on each side of the building if I could find it. I need to get myself a drink of water, but I can't. Excuse me. Now, see, this is what I want to say. These spirits right here, they're behind the building. So they're not raindrops because you can tell it's behind the building. This is behind the building. You can only see a part of it. If it was in front of the building, it would be obscuring this light, but it's not. This is behind the building. This is above the building. This is partially behind that part, and these are sideways in the sky. These are spirits, and they're there. You all, they are there. They're behind the building. They're all around the building, and they gathered together for something, is what they've done. And I couldn't tell you what they did. I really couldn't. It's just so new to me. Look how they're going straight up around the top of the chapel area. Isn't that interesting? Why would they do that? Like the top part of the building, they're going up and around it. Yeah. What? There's a nun died in that building? No. Look at that. You see that moving up? It's coming from the behind now. They're spirits. They look like spirits. Oh my gosh, that's a stink bug crawling. Oh my God. That was a real life stink bug. They're everywhere, crawling out the screen. I thought it was coming out of the screen. I was thinking, wow, that's really lifelike. Oh my gosh. I really thought, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh no. Uh, oh, that made my stomach hurt. But I really do think, I really do, it really was like there's spirits rising in that fog. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Oh, wow. My goodness, you all. I didn't even hear it come flying in the air, you all. It just showed up. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's a good one, you all. Looking at a spooky church. It's got some stuff crawling around in there, you all. It really does. It's like kind of wild. It really is wild. That's wild. But that's what we was watching this right here, you all. Yes, the dark is being removed. Well, okay, and I'm just want to say again, they're around the building, and you can see that they're in the sky. Yeah, in the sky. What scared me, and this is behind the building, and yeah, but there's more. See, this stuff keeps coming. The fog keeps coming. It's just like the fog that comes out of the ground, or the stuff comes out of the ground. Oh my goodness, at Mount Etna. Look, you see faces in there, you all. You thought it was raindrops, yeah. Nope, it's not. These aren't raindrops because part of these are behind the building. And they're in the sky. This is like spirit stuff is what it's like. You saw it like a witch on a broom. Yeah, I guess so. So you can see over here in the background too, Part of them are shadow. They're in the darkness right here. But this stuff, oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad it made you jump. It woke you up. It woke you up, you all. It woke me up. I was trying to concentrate. Trying to concentrate on the smoke, on the this fog that's coming. Let's get to what happens. In the end, here's what happens. Despite all of the efforts of showing up, despite them showing up around there, a dark portal happens. You can see it. It's the darkness. It's all around the building, all around the Basilica. It's a dark shadow is what happened. Yes. Well, I am going to go to bed, you all, after I get me a drink of water, but that was wild. It was wild. There's something going on here. There really is. I've never seen anything like this, especially with these spirit orbs showing up first, and then this is the result. It's dark. It's really dark. Thank you, Apple Brooks. If there's any other moderator, thank you. Thank you all for joining me. This was fun. It was. We're just documenting what's been kept in the shadows for far too long. That's what we're doing. We're documenting things like this. So, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful evening.